So we go to Curry's. And much to my surprise, I'm talking to this dude. And he's like explaining it to me. He's like, yeah, we don't really have any fucking ring lights here, bruv. Sorry. And then he looks up and he goes, oh my days. You're the guy. And then another dude is looking from afar and he's like looking over at me. And he also runs over. He's like, oh my God. We had Hasanabi Heads in the fucking building, dude. That was the fun story. The turf story, the not so fun story. I'm sitting in the lobby of the hotel waiting for fucking Austin to finish his reservation. One of like the bellboys that, you know, takes your luggage up is like sitting behind me or standing behind me, and he's like talking to me. He's like, so what do you guys do? I was like, oh, we're Twitch streamers. He's like, oh yeah, nice. What kind of stream? You know, how many concurrents? Like he was like aware of the platform, right? He's like, oh, you know, around 30K. He's like, oh, nice. So what do? You play video games? I'm like, no, I talk about politics actually. It's like, oh yeah, who do you do that with? And I was like, well, you know, I'm trying to do that with Jeremy Corbyn, trying to do that with Mick Lynch, you know. And he's like, oh yeah, I know Jeremy Corbyn. I was like, oh, nice. And almost instantly, once I said I was doing politics, he turns around and he goes, a little bit quietly, he goes, so you talk about female issues? So you talk about female issues? I was like, what? Like, yeah, I talk about female issues. Like, yeah, sometimes. Like, what do you mean? He's like, you know, when men think they're women, female issues like that. You talk about when, you know, men act like women, they think they're women. And it was so out of pocket. I was a little shocked, I'm not gonna lie. Like he just casually was just so, like, why is that on the top of your mind, man? What the who thinks that? You say politics in America, no American is immediately going to be like, unless they're an absolute fucking freak, no American's first question to you, politically speaking, is going to be like, what about them trans though, brother? It was wild. It was shocking. Apparently he asked March if March was a streamer as well. And the first thing he asked March was, so you know that Andrew Tate guy? It is odd though. It was like an NPC interaction. Like, it was wild. Yeah, not only was he like how did I respond to that? It was like, yeah, I talk about trans issues from time to time. That's what I said. Because how the fuck are you supposed to respond to that in the real world? No debates in the lobby? Or have you drank any bubble water? No, I haven't drank any bubble water. I only drink regular still water. None of that fucking bubbly shit. What am I, Andrew fucking Tate, yeah?